Okay, so this episode is going to be a little different than a devlog should normally be. You see, my computer has had some problems with its charger, and it is not connecting at all, and I need to figure out if it's the port that's broken or if it's the charger that's broken. So we're just going to be drawing some character sprites because I am good at improvising because I'm a freaking genius. So as you can see, this first sprite that I'm making is going to be for an enemy, and I really don't know what it's going to do yet, but it's kind of based on the Hollow Knight mixed with a Shovel Knight kind of deal. He's got like that Shovel Knight mask, but the Hollow Knight kind of Viking style horns. Right now I'm giving him a bit of a shield. I felt like I can't really do arms, so a shield and a sword would be better. And that shield does not look like any national flag. Do not know what you're talking about. So as I'm adding this sword right here, I did it with polygons and just drawing lines. And then I filled in each pixel around it to make it seem most like a sword. That was a little difficult for me for some odd reason. And then after that, I started working on making a shadow kind of for the knight, because I really been trying to add shadows to all of my characters. I'm going to actually have to redo the entire player character, but that's something I'll easily be able to work on. Okay, so now I'm starting my second character. This one I wanted to be based off of a lot of like something that's kind of appeasing to the eye. So I built a big eye because that should be appeasing to eyes. Kind of built a little frog or lizard-like body. It actually looks a little bit more like a fat slug looking at it now. And then I added little feet to it, and then added a little bit of color, a little bit of green speckling with that, make it look pretty amphibious. And then I even made a third color for those shoes or feet. I don't even know what they are. And I really like this. As I'm adding the shadow right there, it looks a little like Yoshi, so I'm probably going to change that up before I implement it in the game. Our third sprite here is a mushroom, and I was having a little trouble with that. I wanted an angry mushroom that would shoot poisonous spores at you, but something isn't really going right with that. So I had to widen the body out a little bit. I couldn't even add like a smile to it. I was either going to add eyes without a mouth or a mouth without eyes. So I had to widen it out, and I think I ended up making it eyes without mouth. Yes, that does seem to be what I did, and the eyes look a little dopey, but it's alright. And then over here on this other side, I wanted to make kind of a ghost, and it looked like Boo from Mario, but the pixeling wasn't looking outright. You see, that looks a little bit like a text box, so I changed it up, and it just ended up looking like a fish. That's text box again. So then I just kept changing it, and it keeps looking like a fish, and I can't... Oh, dropped my camera. So it looks like a fish, so I try to make it just be a fish instead. Realizing the fish isn't working, though, I made it a drumstick. So now I slowed it down a bit, and framey as heck. I need to make a map now to show it the entire game level's gonna look like. But you're probably not supposed to see that, so I'm not gonna let you see that.